Viewer discretion advised. The encoding might be a little slow for your OBS thingy or whatever. Your OBS is dying like people in this game because this is a murder game. What is going on? Okay, welcome back. Like and subscribe, whatever. Everything's happy, so happy, and no one is dying. JK, people are dying. And last episode, we had our protagonist, Mr. MC McGee, over here being all like, I'm so depressed. Let's look at murder pictures to jog up my memory a bit. And then he's talking about how it was like, it's like art and a painting, kind of a reference to the way beginning of this whole entire series. It's like connecting in a way. But is he like really the murderer, or is he just like a psycho person who can have the potential to kill? I don't know. Something stupid like that. And then we have little Blondie over here, and Rui, who we have taken the perspective of in this new point of view. So something is going to happen with the protagonist, I assume, from what I can remember from years, aeons ago, so whatever. So anyways, you have girls who had bickered and done like drama with each other, and now they're conversing within a classroom, yeah. So let's see where this conversation leads.
Hey Akira, should I ask you why you're hiding under my desk? Oh, well, I tell you, and then I have to
kill you. That is not what you should be saying around these times. It's bad.
So, drama club? I don't think so. Not today.
She stares at me, not in a judging way, but definitely searching for answers.
Remember what you promised?
Yeah,
But he's not even at school. That's exactly why you should come. We're doing confidence exercises. That way, after club, you can go right to his apartment.
What?
Today? Well, no time like the present. I can't do that. Not in our current situation. The situation won't change unless you make it, Rui. That's the universal fact. The law of inertia? Precisely. An object in motion stays in motion with the same speed in the same direction unless acted upon by an unbalanced force.
Just like the main character was thinking. Ooh.
Currently, the object is in your hand, and its relationship is headed straight into your black hole, where it will be crushed into tiny bits. Or created time-space paradox that unravels the very fabric of the universe. I point dramatically to
This guy, I keep doing the narration of the other Yamahama.
She grins in satisfaction. Exactly, so you should try as soon as possible. I lower my hand. I'll try. I say this mainly to appease her. Honestly, I don't want to do anything with Yama.
Aw, not anymore.
Even thinking about him hurts. Hurts to the point where I feel like I can barely breathe. Rui, it'll be okay. You'll look back one day and think, well, that was a silly little goose in the soap opera, ha. My throat feels sore. I want to believe in her. Honest. Thanks, ancient angel. Oh, it's nothing, ancient goose. Well, it's silly goose and mother goose, ha.
What a light in a day of darkness. What can I say? Cutie patootie over here.
I'm gonna come, okay? When you come, everyone misses you. Okay, have a great time. As always, wink.
She squeezes my shoulder again.
It just appears in the hallway. I should feel terrible for lying, but I can't bring myself to feel anything at all.
Aw.
I take away my bag and exit to school. It feels like something out of habit than my own conscious choice.
I don't even remember like the whole entire story taking place in some alternate perspective, so this is gonna be pretty weird for me. The events within this game.
I actually don't come to my senses until I reach the school entrance. Why am I here? There's no reason for me to leave. I live on campus. I don't have any activities. I'm not going anywhere to eat. Oh, right. The idiots and I used to hang out here. Usually before a trip to GFC. But there isn't anyone now.
Whoa. Sudden movement catches the corner of my eye. Oh,
What was that?
there's nothing except a trash bin. No, that was no, girl.
Thinking how heading to my door to rest, but Akira's suggestion makes me hesitant. Now that she supplied the idea of visiting Yama today, I can't get it out of my head. Chippa, he hates me. He just want to see me, tired of me, right? But who's reminding me I didn't pay his utility bills? Oh, Akira, why?
That shadow didn't look like anyone we knew. Pop in, make sure some nuclear.
And make sure your nuclear doesn't pop out easy, right? Should stop asking rhetorical questions and tend to give answers I don't want.
Whoa. My blood is. Ooh, I gotta chill. It's Ooh, something bad is gonna happen. Something bad is gonna happen because that shadow is something we don't know. And by my name, Xoinatos. This girl right here, I feel sorry for her, don't you know? Whoa. Turn around, peering down the road, just normal people, normal cars, normal houses, nothing out of the ordinary. What? Must be really Okay, what's going on? We're closer to the street, blending the crowd, but I swear there's a constant shadow at the edge of my sight. Can't seem to see it. There again. Oh, well, it's still there. Whatever's going on, I need to get out of here. Someone's following me. Need to go to Yama, quick. Only stop, breathe, every seems space. No sign of person, whoever they are. Good. What? What was that? Looked like they were behind the school. It's not possible. The entrance is the gate. How did they get without seeing me? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. If any, it's this crowd. Whoa, 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 whoa. Figure hanging out the edge of the buildings. It can't get a district outline. I swear, two glinting eyes, shadows. So looking right at me. No, no, no. Pressing myself crowd as possible. Thankfully, when the stoplight, the figure doesn't follow. But it's a little strange. Why does that person seem so familiar? Oh, great. Starting to my head pounding. Oh, this must be what a hangover. Why is absolutely so unhappy. City night late, studying. Good, just killing Skyweather. Joy to different circumstances. Oh. Oh? Oh, this is the main character. Oh, that's right, I lapsed. I draw out my phone almost. Oh? My brain's so. 10 p.m. I've been out for how many? 14. The entire day gone. No record of where I went, what I've been doing. I check my bank records, nothing new. Photos, notes, calendar, nothing. Pockets. Doesn't seem like anything stolen, at least nothing super important. No messages, no calls, whether incoming, outgoing, unless they've been deleted. Is that it? Uh-oh. Something's in my jacket pocket. A slim phone. Cool and smooth against my palm. Right, the troublesome phone of Harubunya. Harubunya, who was brutally murdered. Who had the latest phone model. Who had after been murdered. Somehow his latest phone model makes it way to my apartment. If this isn't a reason to few questions, nothing will. I don't seem to care what. He's in these streets now. Well, I guess it's not like I'm going to get any answers. Should head back to my apartment. See if I missed anything. Now that I'm thinking clearly. Oh, also a little too clearly, actually. What's this? I draw near to my apartment complex. I notice a line of Oh? At the center of their light stand Shigure Enomoto, deep in the conference with the police. I recognize the little trip from the forest. As per usual, Shigure is practically screaming her lungs out with every word. Are you not concerned with the impetus of which I have come? Officer Kobayashi, a bureau has contended with the students must be incarcerated under suspicion of recent homicides. So I am aware, harbored by my own suspicions. And you contend this is intellectually impaired, or every set of humanoid sloth possesses sophisticated genius as to orchestrate the mass murder of his associate? Was she talking about me? If the police are here, the police are talking about me. Wait, to arrest me? You know him more than I do. What is your opinion on the matter? He was my errand boy. You claim to be good at reading people. Are you sure that you misread the suspect? A muscle in Shigure's jaw twitches. She stood how... I'm not wrong. Then you agree that Yama Ishimoto is the prime suspect. What? Me? Wait. Empties in my chest. Promptly dissipates, replaced by pounding fear. Even if Shigure believes me, doesn't that mean that it's true? I agree. She agrees, I agree. The universe agrees. I step back in the shadows, my feet fumble, and I clutch desperately at wall, staring blankly. I'm glad we're on the same page. Now we'll submit a request to Lemonscape to track his phone. The time of such action would be too substantial, but the convict conveniently is sharing the location with us. The process could take up to 48 hours. Then we better get started. Her motions to several officers stand by. They gather around him in a loose circle. Huh? What am I doing? Huh? Where to? I can't even say my shoes seem to move automatically. Even my mind's still corner here, corner there, stop here. Yeah, that's right. I'm not an ordinary high school student who woke up over a long nap. I'm a murder suspect, guilty conscious, someone who's held the phone of a murder victim in the hand after the victim's death. Shigure, she's not the type to lie to protect someone. I should have expected an answer from her. Then if I accept it, shouldn't I be turning myself in? I grind to a halt at the subway platform, sliding to the nearest bench, alone in the crowd. Isn't that the expression? Hanging around the public is probably the worst place for me. As soon as they get a hold of my picture, my face will be broadcasted over the nation. Who knows, maybe it's already posted on Patter. Maybe Saki Yahiko already stumbled across it like Shigure, just like Shigure. Turning one by one. Not a friend, not an air boy, not an academy student, a murder convict. Why would they leave? Why would they just go? Because you're not guilty. The voice is almost deafening in my hand, resounding in every corner of my brain. I almost start at the sound. but what I want doesn't matter. The evidence says otherwise. Jeez, this is... Oh, whoa, is he actually the murderer? I mean, like, with all these... And what happened to Rui? And what was with that mysterious figure? Killings happening at night, the culprit, someone who knows the security procedures of the academy well, someone who can fake sanity too well. What if, when I'm sleeping, my personality changes, and it's like Jack the Ripper kind of... You know, that's not true. Alright, that's enough. I close my eyes. Quiet my thoughts, waiting for an image to materialize. Sure enough, a familiar figure steps on the scene. What are you doing here? I'm here to bail you out, kid. What? You know, last time I checked, you were supposed to be keeping me sane, not, you know, putting voices in my head. Huh. I can only keep you sane if there's any sanity to keep, kid. Touché. You know, what you're feeling right now, that's a dissociation. You're subconsciously alienating yourself from your own emotions due to anticipating future trauma. I know what dissociation is. I like it. You what? It's a painkiller. What isn't there to like? Snap out of it, kid. You can only get to the bottom of this if you dedicate yourself to it. 100%. You can't be afraid to feel. I hope you know how cheesy you sound right now. Will it make you feel? Feel what? Exacerbation? You can't give up, kid. Not now. Why not? What's there? He's high as a kite. What is going on with the main character? That I'm a murderer, a fugitive from justice? Look, do you honestly believe that you're the murderer? Yeah. Well, clearly you actually don't, or you wouldn't have dragged me here. Huh. Lamau, get wrecked by your own consciousness. You got my time now, kid, so make it worth it. I start a little accuracy for this. I must have spent way too much time with them. So the null hypothesis is that I'm a serial killer, and working hypothesis is that I'm not. Good start, good start. What does that mean? It means that I just need to figure out evidence that I'm not the killer. But you won't settle for that, will you? You want to find out who's really behind all this. I might not even know him. You're kidding, right? This is a huge piece of evidence hanging right in front of you that... Meh, you know what? It's more fun if I just watch you figure it out on your own. How much do I know that I think I don't? Enough to solve with the police? With all their resources and brain power and authority still can't? The police are limited by a little something called bureaucracy, you know. Besides, remember your advantage. My advantage over the police? You have a core piece of evidence that they know nothing about. What might that be? Oh, great. Oh, there's so many things to do. Oh, what to do. I have a key piece of evidence they don't have. Dashing looks. Haru Bunya's phone. Victim psychological profiles. Because school gossip, that's not helpful. The phone. He's the victim cycle. I think it's the victim psychological profiles, but yeah, I mean, I saved it. Whatever, you know. You gave me information on the student psychological problems. Would they know that much in depth? Why wouldn't they? You think they wouldn't have interrogated me for those profiles? Well, if you put it that way, good kid. But it's the phone then. I have Haru's phone right here with me because it was in my apartment. Bingo. The police don't have his phone in their physical possession, not like you. They don't have the same hints. Now, to be fair, they were buzzing around your apartment like vultures around a cadaver, so something definitely attracted their suspicion. But it's not like anyone else was at Haru's murder besides you and the killer, at least no one who witnessed it firsthand. Not only that, but police didn't come into my apartment until just today. I found this phone just tucked away in my apartment. I have gotten there somehow. So whoever put the phone in my apartment knows the code since there are no signs of a break-in. And, well, you're basically saying that the killer is someone close to me because they can access my apartment. And, you don't think that could be me? Oh, really? Then how did you lure the victims out even though you weren't close to them? Or why didn't you remember taking the phone from Haru or removing its battery or putting it in your drawer? Balance of probability remains that you would have remembered at least one of those events. Even so, we're not seriously entertaining this Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Yeah, that's what I was thinking earlier. You know your own medical reports. Lapses are a problem with your memory, not your behavior. It could have changed since then. Do you even know how sad it is that you're losing an argument with yourself? I know it's like, get wrecked by your own consciousness. Just move on, kid. We've only got so much time. Jeez, what is going on? Even I have to admit, it's an unlikely right, so then, what? So assuming that you're not the reason why Haru's phone is in your apartment, then how did it get there? Well, someone else had to put it there. Good. Who and why? The killer to frame me. That would have been the only other person with access to the police, and the police would have planted the phone of our part. Yeah. Hey, now we're getting somewhere. Even if you found the phone, the killer wanted to make certain that you wouldn't know what it was for. Why did that fail? What? Well, you find out that it was Haru's phone because you turned it on. That was clearly not within the killer's plan. So he's saying the killer didn't know about the feature. The wall charging. Yeah, it was the wall charge. I mean, couldn't save it, but you know. Just in case. The wall charging feature. The killer might have taken out the battery, but he didn't know that I could power the killer might have taken the battery, but I didn't know that I could power the phone just by plugging it into the wall, which means he knows about some technology, but not all. He knew enough to take out the battery, but not enough for the latest features. Huh, good going. You might actually solve this for real. So you already know one thing about the serial killer that the police don't. Hooray, let's go. So it can't be Yahiko, because he knows about the features. Suck it up, kid. There's another weird thing about Haru's case that you need to remember. Happen to know what it is? Oh, come on! What's weird about the death? What's weird about the death? What's weird about his death that's different from the method? I don't know. Location? Time? No, it was at nighttime. I mean, the that was location? He was killed in an alley in District 6, not in the forest. Good, and? It's a place with too many potential witnesses around. Even though the forest has police on patrol, it's not like they can just secure a large portion of it, much less the entire forest. He probably knows the forest like the back of his hand. He could have easily snuck around then. A sad truth, but good. Although it wouldn't have been risky to take a screaming victim to an area swarming with personnel. Wouldn't the forest have been swarming with personnel 2 days ago? Oh, this whole entire slide is just filled with, hey, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Mystery. By your own no, there was a major police related. No, there's a prominent accident. The forest. Wouldn't there be things happening in the forest? To be honest, I forget. I think there was something else elsewhere. The police can't be everywhere all at once. Oh? That day was also the day Shoji Hasagawa's death. Right, on the subway tracks. Right, that's it. I can't imagine the group of the force would be anything more than a skeleton crew. Well, technically, those would be the two entirely different divisions. One was violent crimes, other with civil affairs or something, usually, but it might have been reported as murder. Yaiku was arrested and interrogated for it. Did you see how easily he walked out of it? Must have been a witness interrogation, not a suspect. Well, it's either that or his parents were influential enough to... Okay, we're getting off the topic here. Let's just settle like this. It's likely that it was handled by the Violent Crimes Division because it involved the death of another academy student in the wake of multiple student disappearances. Furthermore, there was 3 witnesses at the scene. You, Yahiko, Rui. And all of you are also academy students. Happy? Why didn't I think of that? You just did. You just did. I am like a representative of your consciousness, remember? So why does that matter? The force was still a fairly viable option. And at the very least, it would be away from overly inquisitive citizens. Then why was Haru still murdered in District 6? This didn't mean that the killer wasn't entirely in charge of his circumstances. Things just didn't happen according to plan. So then the question we must ask is this. Why and how was Haru murdered? I don't know. I'm shaking actually in real life. For real. I'm shaking in my boots. I'm like, ooh, this like the words, it's just giving me tension. You're killing me over here, kid. Hahaha. Fine, I'll rephrase it. You know. Remember how every victim previously logged in for curfew before they disappeared? Yeah. But Haru didn't. He was away from school even before curfew tolled. See something weird? Besides the obvious break-in pattern? Holy smokes, kid, the pattern is odd. Why would the killer kidnap students after curfew? Let's say I'm your everyday Joe. Well, your everyday psychopathic Joe. I need to kill a couple people here and there, and for reasons unknown, it has to be a bunch of kids at this super uptight private school. When would I choose to strike? After curfew? Tell me why that's an obvious disadvantage. Ignoring the obvious security problems, it would. If it takes place, it limits the suspect pool because it's like, you know, it happens after curfew or whatever. Hard to seek dark camp, but yeah, because security locks down school, only few people can be out and about. Suspects would be limited to students or maintenance staff like the janitor or security team. Good. Hardly ideal circumstances for a killer. so pretty safe to presume that he wouldn't act after curfew unless he absolutely needed to. Which means that Harubunya missing curfew was his own choice, because if the killer kidnapped him before curfew, then why didn't he do so to the other students? Unless this time was an exception. Everything can be an exception. You'll never get a working theory that way. Now, let's think about it this way. Haru skips curfew while the killer is confined. Night falls, unlike the other victims, Haru is out of school, but still ends up being killed. He probably thought that he would be safer if he wasn't confined to curfew. Oh no, you don't think that. You think he went to look for the killer. What? How do you know? Because I am you. There's no proof of that. I wouldn't say that. It's easy enough to say safe in public. 24-hour fast food restaurants with CCTVs, public hospitals, even the police department, for crying out loud. The killer might not know the school security system like the back of his hand, but he can't control all of his own. And Haru didn't seem like the stupid type. It's just so. Coincidence? Probably not. Good boy. Good. But if that's the case, why wouldn't he tell anyone he is suspicious? You tell me. Because he didn't have any. He was just gonna tail the first guy who left the school. And on that note, why didn't he notify the police if he was just gonna take a risky action? Why wouldn't he notify the police? Why wouldn't he indeed? This is what you want me to feel. Correction. This is what you want you to feel. Oh, because I have to understand what Haru's thinking. Oh, I have to be an empath. Oh, you don't understand Haru because you're distracting yourself too much. You're being I don't know, a loser, in simpleton terms. It's time to get real, kid. Get real. Check that phone of yours. Check my phone? I stumbled upon the concentration and destroyed mess. Still in the subway, which is now completely empty. Oh, my phone. Vibration. My phone's vibrating. What the heck? Who's... come on. Who's ringing the phone? Who cares? Just get the phone. Oh my lord, call the phone. You don't need to like beep, 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 beep. Like, come on. Just answer the phone. Hey, Kira.
I'm sorry to disturb you 1,000-year slumber, but have you seen our distant princess?
Dude, have you seen Rui? Is Rui with you? Rui, MIA after school. Respond ASAP. Rui? Yeah. Oh, don't tell me that the mysterious shadow. I don't even realize it, but my fingers weaken and my phone slides through spaces between knuckles, turns end. Oh no, my heart's actually beating fast right now. Rui's missing. Starts out of disappearance 3 times. Disappearance from school. Mystery advantage. Logged curfew. Oh no, no one can find him, no one can contact. Phones are tracked, found, garbage disposal, CCTV, blah, 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 blah. Then the bodies are found, paled, sliced, ripped apart, mutilated remains. What if those bodies? One that gave trouble, screams went unheard. Was Rui waking up in cold dark, greeted by a pale, croaking voice, seeing nothing but the sheen of a blade in the moonlight, something that saw us through flesh. I forced to shake low. Rui's the next victim. An afternoon disappearance, another breaking pattern, one more shaky breath, my vision spins. Rui is with the killer, with someone whose mask is perfect, who disappears without a trace, who eludes the police without ever like anyone. It's just a game. Someone who isn't caught by an army of highly trained officers. Someone who I dream of catching, who's going to die. No, she's a 17-year-old kid. Oh, smiling, teasing, nagging, gone. I gotta save her. Pull yourself together. Huh? Well, being around doesn't help anyone. If you want to be useful, then be useful. Lizzie. Ah. Is this like me again? You challenged me? Guess this one would be different. So things aren't hopeless. What amazing advice do you have for me? Oh, great. In response to Liz, oh, damn. There's still a key that you have to remember about Haru's case. A key? Recall it. How did you stumble on the kill in the first place? Haru sent me a location ping. Haru sent me. And he was dead. Huh. We're not even close. Not only that, but there was barely any time between the location and his death. Somehow his last moments, just before he died, he decided to send a location to me. Ah, would Haru really do that? Really put the fate of his life on me? Scan through the flowcharts of known ways people socialize in my head, but it turns up blank. My brain freezing. I can't beyond mental image of something on Rui's body, cold, bloody mouth. Oh no, Haru looking for me. Why we send it? Why? Blood, terror, crushing force of water. No, I must think. Force all the habits, excess therapy. I gotta get to the bottom. Rui could die any minute. But she cramped whatever sink place psycho, waiting for the dread moment when nothing is zero but pain. Damn it! Mr. Ryoto bleeds into Elizabeth, flickering moments, and then Misaki. Yama. can't do this anymore. Mickey, please, just leave me alone. I know this is hard, but right now, you're the one who's best chance at finding the killer. Because this damn phone? You know what? Fine. I can't handle this on my own. I'll give it to the police. Won't they just arrest you? Yeah, but they'll find out I'm not the real killer. But they have to trust your word that someone else put that phone in your apartment rather than you taking it to her herself. It could take days, maybe weeks to clear the situation, even if you eventually found innocent. Oh, and by that time, you'll be dead. Oh, Miku, please. Rui, don't love Rui. She needs us. In that case, do you remember whether someone sent you an out-of-place location ping? Or see you've sent too many damn location pings that you can keep track of? Come on. Or maybe you can just start using your head. Before Harubunya, there was another. Anyone else who accidentally sent you a location ping? Maybe? Oh! From Miki. Yeah. Did we arrange something? Yeah. I got one from you. But why was that? But you sent me on accident. You mistapped because then my name was right under. Wait, mistapped because my name and his name are right. Yeah, Yahiko Akari. Everything fits too well. Yahiko Akari started the Happy Club and is connected to 3 recent deaths, Akane, Soji, Haru, and before that, he also knew. Is that why they had their names together? That's kind of weird. You know what? Maybe I take that back off of the previous episode that I said, if that's the reasoning, because that is pretty smart. He also knew Minoru Toma, and he would know that a lot about the Academy's security and technology, maybe even more than an average faculty member. And I've seen how in the blink of an eye he can shift from joy to depression. As he knows me, knows the code to my apartment, knows my schedule, knows my actions, reactions. He was there. At the murder of Haru, he was coincidentally rendered to me flabbergasted on Yahuko, my former roommate, my friend. Well, isn't that just so damn typical? The serial killer can't be just some random chump off the street. It's be someone, of course. As my fury intensifies, a black anger and nausea. Jeez. What kind of friend are you, man? You know it ain't Yahuko. You know him for 2 years. I know. It can't be him. He's too good. He's such a nice, sweet boy. With a nice, sweet, innocent soul. But who else can it be? Yeah, give me some proof. I'd love to believe it. For starters, you got no proof that some big shot organization just hacked out on your lock. Maybe tough for a breaking one person, but ain't enough sneeze team pros. You're saying that serial killer could actually be an organization? Oh, great. Something like that. Oh, tell me, something doesn't make sense. If the killer organization weren't close to me, it's weird that if they weren't so close to me, it's weird that Haru's phone was in my apartment. Because how'd they know me? If the organization really was behind framing me, then Haru's phone shouldn't be in my apartment. Well, why not? Because accessing it, they shouldn't have been able to. I mean, damn it, mine. Didn't I just say they could have hacked it? You did. I'm still alive? It's weird because I'm still alive. Why wouldn't they just kill me? Witness to the crime scene out by myself in District 6. They wanted to frame you, man. Framing someone who's alive does a whole lot more than framing someone who's dead, especially if he can really defend himself. That's the thing. How could they know that I couldn't defend myself? Huh? The only people who could possibly know about my lapses are ones who are close to me. Really close. Ryu and Misaki for sure, and maybe even you and Yahiko. Which means that the killer could only have been one of those 4 people. Huh? Can't be Rui, can't be Misaki, and well, I'm pretty sure it can't be you either. But you don't think it was Yahiko? You want me to list every evidence alphabetically, chronologically? I can't believe it, but Yahiko actually fits. Let me ask you one more thing, man. Do you really think that Yahiko's the serial killer? I just told you that. Do you really believe, like you believe the sun will rise every morning, and I'll badger you into track every day, that Yahiko's the man? No, I don't. TBH. Everything goes against him, but for some reason I can't imagine that, it isn't child-minded, it is that foolish. Come on, Rui's death. You're just assuming she's gonna die already. Jeez. Right then. I saw the image the car who jabs an inch finger in my direction.
Righto, cheerio. Can you think of this form another angle? We got ourselves some tricks up our metaphorical sleeve, Sarge, so don't give up yet.
Yeah, no offense, but you're not exactly the person I want logical thinking of.
Oh, but when you need what you want or two to completely like a dying versus not dying, ha ha ha.
Yeah, well, what do you suggest?
Oh, are you a semester now? Don't flip the turtles out before you prove whether guilty or not. Ha ha ha. That's like counting your chickens before avian flu strikes and wipes them all off the face of the planet.
So find your proof of Yahiko's innocence? Easier said than done. Much easier said than done.
Oh, I want to see that, Sarge. You got some stewing on the brain of yours.
Such as... Don't you remember how the killer forgot about the phone walls charging feature? Yahiko loves technology. Yeah, I knew that. I remember. Yeah, well, that's right, but by itself, it's pretty weak.
And think, what does Haru's mishap really imply? Remember, in his panicked last moments, he was attempting to send a location ping to Yahiko. And his finger slipped on you instead.
And that's why Yahiko, of course, appeared, because he was meant to be at the location. Why didn't I see that? I was trying to send a location to Yahiko, too. To get help. Duh. To get help from him. Why else? I wanted to get Yahiko because he was in. If Yahiko saw he was in district ship, well, I think even Yahiko would know that something was wrong.
Correct. Also, Haru must have eventually been able to get his signal through
because he showed up, even if it was after me. Not only that, but he had already called the police. Right. I'm trying to help you, dude. You have to get out of here now. Why would I? Go, leave. Which means that
your entire business basis for suspecting Yahiko Akari is now null and void.
A little part of me, whoo! Ryu's gone and I'm nowhere closer to discovering the killer was. Oh, come on, Ryu's still in danger! Still a runaway conflict. How long have I been, like, in my mind world? I'm in my mind dream world.
Wait one moment. Think. What did Haru not notify the police before he began tailing the killer? Like me, he is a capable individual. Why don't just miss such things?
Why indeed? Why wouldn't Haru have requested backup or at least given an anonymous tip? Oh, great. To be honest, I don't really think I need all of these. Yeah, whatever. I'll just stop now. I'll just stop saving all of these. He doesn't want to alert the killer. Doesn't trust the. He didn't want to alert the killer, most likely. Maybe thought that if he spoke with the police, the killer would somehow learn about it, start playing. That leads to a different assumption. Assumption the killer would somehow be information told. In other words, the police are corrupt. That's the case simply, but doesn't trust them. What, a personal traumatic encounter? Police encounter dealing with law enforcement, or could it be something else? Could it be Haru something of the police, something he can never forget? You know him more than I do. What is your opinion on the matter?
He was in my errand, boy.
You claim to be good at reading people. Are you saying that you misread the suspect?
I am not wrong.
Then you agree that Yama Ishimoto is the prime suspect?
I agree.
Could Haru seen corruption? Why is it that a student was the first one to think of camping outside the school and tailing the serial killer? Why is it that the investigation force didn't go through the school scouring the area for any evidence on the killer? Why is it that no CCTV ever turned with any results? What if all this time, sitting behind the curtain watching us dance, the police was just there laughing, watching us run in fear as they pretend that they're trying to protect us? And that would mean Haru died for nothing. Yahiko died for nothing. Now Ryu will disappear for nothing. There's nothing. Not one damn thing that I can do. Catch the killer, find the evidence, package him, ship. Or worse, they won't even catch him. They'll just have him surrounded. Miraculously break free. Get him, chase him. Rule will die for nothing. Rule with fire passion. Oh, nihilism. What's no intrinsic value, no purpose, no sacrifice. Oh, I'm so depressed now. Police corruption. No, the name of the reel was only bring nausea pity. Oh, no. Come on, save her. Ah, and then she appears.
Do not lose focus.
Her image blurs at the end, drowning her hair turning orange and...
Gosh, you're a wreck. What happened?
Open my mouth, a feeble, unintelligible noise bleeds out.
You tried to do too much, Yum. That's the problem. You want to do everything, but everything becomes so overwhelming that you just end up doing nothing. You can only do what you can. The rest is out of your hands.
I can only do what I can.
Yeah, and right now, all you can do is figure out who the killer is. You're up for that much, right?
Aw.
So you're stuck between who you think the killer has to be, you, Mia, Masada, right?
I guess. My voice calms, squash the temptation, touch her jacket hair, anything, because right now she's not real. Right now she might even be.
Are you paying attention?
No.
Wow, I think I finally know what it's like to be one of your teachers. Ha!
I cough out the cross between the chuckle and the snort, come to reality. Then, oh, all-knowing teacher, what must I have to say?
Well, your password literally is so stupid that anyone who saw it would just get in.
That's not the problem. The problem is the killer knows about my lapses. Wait. Something strikingly familiar about what she just said. She didn't say something like this before. Something vitally important about the statement. Your password is literally so stupid that anyone who saw it just once could get in. What sticks out so much? Oh, great. I think I should save this just for... Aw. Anyone? Passcode... Oh, just once. Just once. She'd been talking about someone who had just seen my code just once. Someone who commented on how stupid it was.
Please, your code's the stupidest possible code ever on the planet. Even Mr. Ryota pointed out how stupid it was.
Drawer Ryota. Oh, a man who helped me move into my apartment, who commented on how stupid the code was, who certainly would have remembered it. A man who knew all of the victims because they were each fighting psychological problems, and he was the school counselor. A man who would know the security of the school inside out, yet would not be up to date with the latest features of smartphones like a wall charger. A man who was strong enough to inflict the same wounds as the serial killer, smart enough to outmaneuver the police, controlled enough to fake sanity in the day. A man who, after curfew, is free from his duties. And a man who would approach me after seeing me at Haru's murder site, surprised that I didn't seem to remember what happened. A man who would certainly be curious at my unusual reaction. A man who could access the confidential school records and learn about my lapses from there. A man who I trusted. Trusted too much. Why? It's not you. There's something I must have missed. Proof, theory, anything. Why did it have to be you? You damn old geezer, why do you even... Why? Silence of finality. The door is open and can never be closed. It's Mr. Ryota. All tension leaves my body. I can barely feel myself slumping in the sidewalk. Neck uncomfortably stretched like Mr. Ryota, my mentor, my friend, the serial killer. You're really different from today, Yama. What's bothering you? Well, back then I should have seen it. Because why hadn't anyone noticed? Why was Mr. Ryota the only one who thought something had happened that night? Who, me? Nah, I'm pretty much a free bird after I verify curfew. I had my suspicions. I know that there was something odd about him. I don't want there to be. I wanted to wave it away. I wanted to trust him. I wanted one person who would understand everything to stay by my side. And of course that guy had to be the murderer that I had to trust. Well, there's no explicit rule saying that I can't use confidential information. It's only stated that teachers have to request special permission. I checked the loopholes. Why would you check the loopholes now that I'm thinking about it? You know how the entry student application to the academy requires psychological analysis by a qualified physician? Yeah, another security measure. Let me read this and tell you what you think. He knew about my lapses, not because I told him, but because he had access to the psychological overviews of each student. He would have known each of the victims. Maybe they were assigned to his counseling care, just like I was. God, I hate computers. Oh, no. Those are, oh, I was even sympathizing with you about, like, the old day. Oh, and icon phones. There we go, finally. Oh, no, Mr. Ryota. And he knew about computers, not an avid follower of electronics, not enough to know about weed, not enough to know about the phone batteries. Oh, I'm actually getting a little nervous right now, like, Death, I can help you with that. We've said that. I don't know. I was just still in one piece, mostly. Good to hear. And Phil, the little house plant. I remember everything. Oh no! Like die-cut pieces of a complex puzzle. All the facts and memories line up in perfect. The killer is Mr. Ryota. Now that I know with certainty, intrinsically, just like I know I can sit on a chair and it'll support my weight, or I can talk under a bridge and it won't fall on top of me. I just don't know what to do next. Should there be a sense of triumph? Miniature party? Something keeping me going, something propelling from the next step. I know the identity. Shouldn't I report this? But to whom? Simply won't do anything. For the most part, it feels like I should just give up. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Then this is it. Oh. That something's calling me. Maybe I'll pick up. On the other end, I hear the cold, dead voice of Ryu's parents. Oh no. Found, but as a bleeding, mutilated lump of flesh and bone. Maybe I'll drop my phone and this time it'll shatter completely, crushing the pieces of the... Or maybe it's just tracking. Oh. Unknown. Risk is high. Ryu will die, Ryu will be run. But if I don't, what then? Answer the phone. Or don't answer the phone. And we will do that the next time. Oh, la load, load. Oh, my loaded, load. This got extreme. What is happening? Oh, I'm sweating right now. Oh, Mr. Yoda. Where's Ryui? Is she gonna die? Oh, we found out all of this episode, and oh man, what to do? And I'm gonna be hyped. Oh, I don't know. How do I end this? Oh, whatever. My name is Xoinatos. Love you to bits. And let's solve the mystery together the next time. Love you to bits and see you all guys later. Peace.